Alright, the Garmin Venu 2 SQ Music is a wonderful device. Now, I get why people tend to go with this one instead of the newer Apple Watch 8. And first up, the price. Now, you can get the Garmin Venu 2 SQ Music for a price of around $300. Well, technically, there is a cheaper model out there which will only cost you $270, but that's without the music feature. And guys, it's really worth the upgrade for just $30. Now, the Apple Watch 8 starts at the price of $500, and that's only for the base model. And that price can go all the way up to $950. So let's talk about some of the features. And first up, the offline music, either via Spotify, Deezer, or Amazon Music. We do have to download those apps first from the Garmin IQ Connect store and set up our account, but afterwards it works fine. Now, you do need a Spotify Premium membership in order to use the offline music function, but once you hooked up your account, you can start downloading music to the watch and listen to them offline, and you don't have to worry about your smartphone being nearby. Now, over in the App Store, you can also download all kinds of apps, starting from offline maps, sport apps, and new watch faces. So you can technically download a lot of watch faces, which are even customizable. So you can change the display metrics and change the background colors. But you can also just use the watch faces that we get by default, which are customizable as well. But it always depends on the watch face that you're on. On some, you can only change the background colors, and on other, you can also change the dial or the metric. Plus, on this watch, you can actually create a watch face. So first, we can choose between a live watch face, which has some movement, or a normal still one. Then you can go ahead and choose a background style, of which there are dozens. Then you can change the dial, choose which metrics you want to have displayed, like your heart rate, battery life, sleep, and so on. And as for less, you can change the time markers as well. And voila, there you have your very personal watch face. And I've never seen this feature on any other smartwatch. Talking about some specs, the Garmin Venu 2 SQ Music has a 1.41-inch AMOLED touch display with a resolution of 320 by 360 pixel. It is water resistant up to 5 ATM, is compatible with iOS and Android smartphones, has a 20mm silicone strap with a quick release feature, Corning Gorilla Glass 3 as a screen protection, and it has two physical buttons on the side. The lower one takes you to your settings, and the upper one either opens up your sport modes or takes you to your quick panel. This watch is also available in 3 different colors. Now you can get this white, ivory, cream version. You can get it in black or in a grayish color. Next up, the battery life. Now, on average, you can expect to get like 5 to 7 days of battery life out of it. Now, during my testing, I had the brightness set on a maximum. I got all of the user notifications. I did 90 minutes of a sport workouts with the GPS enabled. And of course, I had all of the health settings running in the background. Now, this is a lot better than what you get with all of the other smartwatches nowadays, like the Apple Watch, Samsung Watch, or the Fossil watches. So I'm pretty pleased about this one. You also get a whole bunch of sport modes. Now, you of course get all of the standard stuff like running, walking, cycling, but you will also get stuff like water and winter sports, strength training, HIIT workouts, and tennis. Plus, your built-in GPS is very accurate. The SQ2 has the newest GPS sensors by Garmin, which you will find in all of the other newer Garmin watches as well. It does get a little bit shaky in the city, but besides that, it is working very well. Now, on this watch, you can also change your data fields for your activities. So you can set up to 3 different screens with 1 to 4 metrics. So you can choose if you want to only track your heart rate or more stuff like your pace, time, and distance. And that, once again, is not possible on the Apple Watch. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the other features. By swiping to your right, you get to your shortcuts. Over in the settings, look for shortcuts, and right here you can choose your music player, timer, and alarm, and a few more, so you don't have to look for them individually. By swiping up and down, you will get through all of your glances. Right here you will find a weather app with a weather forecast for the next couple of days. Also your notification, to which you cannot reply if you're having an iOS device, but you can reply to them if you are running an Android smartphone. But at least we get all of our messages and we can read them right on our wrist. You get your usual stuff like a sleep tracker that tracks your sleep duration, different sleep stages, and gives you a score based on all of that, and that either on your watch or over in the app. Right here you can also check out your SpO2 level during the night, movement, and respiration rate. This watch also tracks your stress and respiration rate 24/7. You get the body battery, which lets you know how much power you have left for the day. Of course, you can also rearrange all of those glances, kick some out of the rotation and add a few more. This watch also recognizes if you're doing any sports without having to actually activate the sport mode. So if you go for a walk for 10 minutes or if you are running for just 1 minute, your watch will recognize it. Also, once you set an emergency contact, this watch will notice every incident during your walking, running and cycling, and it will call for assistance if you need help. The Garmin app is probably the best sport tracking app out there right now, and you will have a great entry with the Garmin Venu 2 SQ Music. Over here you get to see all of your health stats from the last couple of days and month. You can check out your fitness age in the health stats, and all of your activities are nicely put in brackets. And guys, there we have it. Now, if you're looking at this watch from a sports perspective, it is a lot better than the Apple Watch 8. It has a lot better battery life. You still get a very good and accurate built-in GPS. You get a good insight of how much power you have left in your body with the body battery. And on top of that, you still get a whole bunch of smart functions like offline music, an app store and customizable watch faces. Now, of course, the Apple Watch 8 is the more complete smartwatch with a bunch more smartwatch functions, but you really have to decide for yourself if you're looking for a smartwatch or for a sport watch with smartwatch functions into them. And guys, there we have it. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.